Hey, come dive deep. We are talking about the 30 pieces of silver and what does it have to do with Exodus 21, and speaking about if your bull was to kill somebody, that you would have to pay 30 pieces of silver and then that bull would have to die by a stone. Where does this sound familiar? As we're getting closer to the time of resurrection, we're going to be hearing the story about Judas with the 30 pieces of silver. Judas was that bull. He was paid. He had to pay those 30 pieces of silver because he got the money, felt guilty, and then gave it back. So there was a payment of 30. And that would buy a field that still to this day, the people cannot live at. That still to this day, there are millions of bones of strangers of the land. And then that money was put towards the potter's field, the field of blood, where Judas would later go to hang himself. In some versions of the Bible, it will say that he hung himself. Some say that he was split in half upon a rock. I believe that he tried to hang himself. He probably broke himself off falling on to the stone, or he went to hang himself with the rope and fell by the stone. Whatever the case may be, a stone was involved. Moloch would take the babies and people would go and sacrifice their children to that god and put babies onto a burning idol right into his hands. This was a place where they would throw the jars, they would throw the clay, they would throw the garbage. Go and buy a clay jar from a potter and go out to the valley of Ben Hinnom. Jeremiah then breaks the jar as a symbol of judgment. Jeremiah 19:10 and 11 says, break the jar and say, I will smash this nation and this city, just as the potter's jar is smashed. This is a prophetic word of the Lord. As you go into Zechariah 11:12 through 13, it talks about how they paid me the 30 pieces of silver, but the Lord said to me, throw it to the potter's field. And this is also shown as the fulfillment into Matthew. The tribe of Judah is lion, and who also came from that would be Judas. Judas and Jesus. This is from the same tribe. And you say, well, what does this have to do? Well, this has to do with the fulfillment of prophecy. This completes part of that prophecy of the book of Psalms 41:9. Even my close friend, someone I trusted, one who shared my bread, has turned against me. The betrayal was not from a distant enemy, but from someone close. If you were a stranger, I would not have been so hurt. But the fact that you were one to sit at a table